मेरा ऐड नहीं चला.
Are you buying a home and need a mortgage? Are you taking money out of your home equity or refinancing your mortgage? Do you know your budget? How much you qualify for? Don't guess. Talk to a professional. You need an experienced and professional mortgage broker to help you get the right mortgage. We have over 30 years of banking and financing experience with thousands of satisfied clients. We can help you take important and right decisions in your life. Aftab Rasheed Mortgage Broker. Call 647-300-3304 or visit xbanker.net. We are professionals. We are ex-banker.
Hello and welcome viewers to my program Let's Talk Business with Aftab Rasheed. Thank you very much for watching our program. बहुत शुक्रिया आपकी मोहब्बतों का. आज हेलोवीन है. हैप्पी हेलोवीन टू दोज हु आर सेलिब्रेटिंग. बहुत छोटे छोटे नन्हे मुन्ने बच्चे आपके पास आ रहे होंगे चॉकलेट्स के लिए इस उम्मीद पे कि उन्हें कुछ टॉफ़ियाँ मिलेंगी. तो ये एक उनकी छोटी छोटी खुशियाँ होती हैं. बच्चों की छोटी छोटी खुशियों का हमें ख्याल रखना चाहिए. तो आइए बढ़ते हैं अपने प्रोग्राम की तरफ. नाज़रीन कहते हैं कि एक शायर ने कहा है कि ज़िंदगी जबर मुसलसल की तरह काटी है, जाने किस जुर्म की पाई है सज़ा याद नहीं. नाज़रीन, सज़ा और जज़ा का ताल्लुक़ इंसान की तारीख़ से भरा पड़ा है. ये जुर्म और सज़ा उस वक्त से ही शुरू हो गई थी जब से इंसान इस वजूद में आया. कहते हैं कि पहला जुर्म हाबिल और काबिल ने किया था. तो ये जहाँ जुर्म होता है वहाँ उसकी सज़ा भी होती है. जहाँ सज़ा होती है वहाँ इंसाफ का एक तराजू भी कायम करना पड़ता है. और फिर इसकी मदद करने के लिए हमारे पास आज एक लॉयर आए हैं जो कि क्रिमिनल लॉयर हैं. हमारी कम्युनिटी के जाने पहचाने मिस्टर आरिफ हुसैन. आज हम आपको उनका तारुफ़ कराते हैं और आप इनसे बातें करते हैं. बड़ी अच्छी देखते हैं कि ये क्या हमें बताते हैं. वेलकम मिस्टर आरिफ हुसैन टू माय प्रोग्राम लेट्स टॉक बिजनेस विद आफ्ताब रशीद. हाउ आर यू डूइंग टुडे? Walaikum assalam. Mr. Arif, tell us, what do you do and where did you study your education?
Absolutely. So I am a criminal defense lawyer. So that means that I'm licensed by the Law Society of Ontario. I have passed my barrister and solicitor exam. By way of educational background, I'm a graduate of University of Windsor. I graduated in 2016. After that, that's where I obtained my Juris Doctorate from. And after that, my first role was actually in not too far from this area where we are right now, in Etobicoke. I worked for the Crown Attorney's Office, the Prosecutor's Office. And since then, all over GTA in the province of Ontario, I'm a defense lawyer and I defend all range of charges under the criminal code.
Very good. तो नाज़रीन, आरिफ हुसैन साहब ने 2016 में अपनी ज्यूरिस डॉक्टरेट की डिग्री हासिल की और ये इस मैदान में इन्होंने कदम रखा और ये अटॉर्नी के ऑफिस में भी ये इन्होंने काम किया और अब ये इंडिपेंडेंटली अपना काम कर रहे हैं. सो tell us, Mr. Arif, how did you landed in this profession? What made you to start this or adopt this profession? Please tell us, our viewers.
Absolutely. My entire life I grew up in Canada, and all my life actually I had a strong passion for this career, law. I come from a family, my father had a strong interest in politics and law. So from a very young age I was determined that in my life if I do anything it would be lawyer or nothing. The first place I went to after completing my high school was the University of Toronto. I'm a graduate, I have an honors degree in English literature and philosophy, and I did that on purpose so that it would help me in my advocacy for clients and for the practice of law. It's something I've wanted my entire life, to be honest with you.
Beautiful. So we have a caller on our line.
Okay.
So let's see what is the question today. जी आप लाइन पर हैं, आपका कोई क्वेश्चन हो तो हमें बताइए प्लीज।
Hi sir, my name is Raj. I am listening to your program and it's going good. I have a question. If police catch you in Ontario, what is the law? How can you save yourself?
Okay, thank you very much. So our viewer is asking a question. Suppose police is stopped or ask you some questions. So what is the defense or what are the precautions that an innocent person can take?
It's an excellent question. I thank the viewer for asking the question. First and foremost, I think every single Canadian needs to know that you have the right to silence. You don't have to say anything. If you want to say something, by all means, go for it. But without knowing everything that the police might know, without knowing what kind of investigation it is, I would strongly tell the viewers and anyone watching or listening that at least consider speaking to a lawyer, before you answer any of the police's questions. Because while you may know that you are completely innocent and you haven't done anything, you don't know what the police know. And without speaking to a lawyer, I don't know that that's necessarily a good idea. Not only that, as Canadians, we have the constitutionally protected right to silence. That's not something that can be used against you. You have that right. You can exercise it. And here's the main part. A lot of people might say, well, Mr. Arif or Mr. Aftab, that I don't have the money, I don't know a lawyer right away. So if you need that, the police can provide one for you. It's called duty counsel. It's from Legal Aid, and it's done over the phone, and it's one of the jobs that I used to do when I first started out. Evenings, weekends, all night long, by phone, much like the phone call we just received. Even if you're on the side of the road, the police will set you up with duty counsel, and that's free legal advice you can receive, even if you don't know a lawyer.
Thank you very much, Mr. Arif. नाज़रीन, हमें एक क्वेश्चन आया था यहाँ पे अभी हमारे व्यूअर की तरफ से कि अगर आपको एक अचानक एक पुलिस कुछ रोक लेती है और आपसे कुछ बात करना चाहती है, आप कंफर्टेबल फील नहीं कर रहे हैं उस वक्त उस मौजू पर, तो जैसा कि आरिफ साहब ने हमें अभी बताया, कनाडा का कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, कनाडा का आइन और कानून इस बात की इजाज़त देता है कि आपके पास ये हक़ है कि आप खामोश रहें। इसका राइट ऑफ साइलेंस कहलाता है। आपके पास हक़ है कि आप अपना खामोश रहें और आप अपने लॉयर से कांटेक्ट करें। अगर आपका किसी वजह से आप के पास लॉयर नहीं है या आप समझते हैं कि आपके पास इतने पैसे नहीं हैं कि आप किसी लॉयर को हायर कर सकें, तो आपको पुलिस अपने पास से लॉयर प्रोवाइड करेगी, गवर्नमेंट प्रोवाइड करेगी। ये दूसरे मायनों में आपको एक लॉयर प्रोवाइड किया जाएगा जो कि आपका डिफेंस करेगा और आपको पुलिस के सामने जो भी प्रॉब्लम है आपकी वो एक्सप्लेन करेगा। तो ये हमारे व्यूअर की तरफ से सवाल आया था। बहुत शुक्रिया आपका, थैंक यू वेरी मच फॉर कॉलिंग। देखें एक और कॉल आई है हमारे पास, हम देखते हैं इसके क्या क्वेश्चन है। हेलो, यू आर ऑनलाइन, व्हाट्स योर क्वेश्चन?
Hi, it's a great program. There was a law regarding carding in Ontario. Police had the right to stop you and search and all that. Can you ask the criminal lawyer to make a comment on this? What is the new procedures now, please?
Okay, thank you very much for your question. So it's almost similar kind of what if the police stops and asks for searching your car and your maybe your body search. So what is the answer of what do you say in this situation?
Absolutely. To be fair, I think the caller is specifically asking about carding.
Exactly.
Yeah, so carding was something implemented in GTA by the Toronto Police, and it has been extremely controversial. The former Defense Minister, Bill Blair, he was the chief of the Toronto Police. This is something that was in the news quite a bit, and it's extremely controversial. where the police were stopping people, and they were asking them questions, and they were investigating, and it's a problematic for a variety of reasons that I can get into. One of the main issue is, and it goes to the heart of criminal law actually, and I thank the caller. It's an excellent question actually. It demonstrates a lot of the things that we need to know for criminal law in Canada. And basically the key takeaway from a police investigation is reasonable and probable grounds. Okay, so the police is going to arrest someone because they have reasonable and probable grounds that a crime has been committed. It doesn't mean they have all the proof in the world. It doesn't mean they're ready to send the person, to jail or deport them to Pakistan. No. The court will make that determination, but they have reasonable and probable grounds to believe that a crime has been committed. Okay, therefore they are going to arrest someone, they are going to detain someone. The problem with the carding is that they were doing that without those reasons. Now, detention is an arbitrary detention is a extremely problematic area. Earlier I mentioned the Constitution. Every single Canadian is protected by the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. We have many freedoms there that we as Canadians, all of us, enjoy. For instance, freedom of religion, freedom of expression. What we're doing right here, this news media outlet, this is not something you can openly do everywhere in the world, but your charter guarantees you can do it. Just like your charter guarantees you can exercise your religion, pray namaz, Ramadan, go for Jummah prayer, or any religion you choose to belong, or no religion. These are actually guaranteed and enshrined. And it's a very serious thing, because even our neighbors in the South, the global superpower America, even they, a country like America, even they don't have a charter of rights. They have a Bill of Rights, which is what we used to have. If police can simply just arrest you and arbitrarily detain you, that actually goes against Section 9 of the Charter. Section 9 of the Charter says that you can't be arbitrarily detained without reason. Of course, if there's a murder or there's a burning house and someone goes in and they're coming out, yeah, the police might have a reason why they're chasing that person. If somebody is screaming at Yorkdale Mall that this person has taken my purse, and the police can see it, and the person is running in front of them with the purse, yeah, police probably have a good reason to stop him. Or they see in your parking lot someone, it appears that they're selling drugs, yeah, they probably have a reasonable and probable grounds. Or they see them with a firearm, that they're exercising reasonable and probable grounds. The problem is when you and me are just walking down the street, normal people doing nothing but normal activity. What if police just stop us simply because of the color of our skin? That's why it was so controversial, because that's what was happening. That's not allowed. That's actually unconstitutional. You cannot do that in Canada.
Thank you very much. नाज़रीन, बड़े खूबसूरती से और बड़ी तफसील से आरिफ साहब ने इस चीज़ को एक्सप्लेन किया है, जो अभी हमारे कॉलर्स ने अभी क्वेश्चन किया था कि अगर आपको पुलिस किसी वजह से फ़र्ज़ करें कि कोई ऐसी वजह है कि जिसे आप समझते हैं कि ये वजह दुरुस्त नहीं है, और पुलिस अगर खुदा न खास्ता आपको अरेस्ट कर लेती है, तो उसके बाद भी आप ये ना समझें कि मामला ख़त्म हो गया, क्योंकि ये अल्टीमेटली मामला जाता है कोर्ट पर, और वहाँ पे आपका लॉयर आपके को एक्सप्लेन करेंगे और बताएंगे कि ये रीज़न सही थी या गलत थी, और उसके बाद फिर जज फैसला करेंगे। तब ये फ़ैसला होगा कि भाई आपके ऊपर जो चार्ज लगाया गया है वो सही है या नहीं है। उससे पहले पुलिस के अरेस्ट कर लेने से, अगर किसी वजह से पुलिस समझती है कि आपको अरेस्ट करना है, तो आपको किसी भी रीज़न से, तो इसका मतलब आप अपना दिल ना छोटा करें, और आरिफ साहब से आप कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं। आरिफ साहब हमारे इस प्रोग्राम के आखिर में अपनी सारी तफसीलात वगैरह बताएंगे। तो नाज़रीन, हम इस वक्त एक ब्रेक की तरफ जा रहे हैं। अब जब हम ब्रेक से वापस आएंगे तो हम आरिफ साहब से और बहुत सारी बड़ी इम्पोर्टेंट और बड़ी अच्छी मालूमात हासिल करेंगे और ये आपके रोज़मर्रा के ज़िंदगी के बारे में आपको बड़ा तहफ़्फ़ुज़ फराम करेगी, प्रोटेक्शन प्रोवाइड करेगी कि आपको ये पता लगेगा कि आपके क्या राइट्स हैं और क्या हैं। इंशाल्लाह हम फिर और बात करेंगे। तो हम ब्रेक लेते हैं, ब्रेक से हम वापस आएंगे। बस हम यूं गए और यूं आए, आप हमारे साथ रहिएगा। बहुत शुक्रिया, थैंक यू।
Are you buying a home and need a mortgage? Are you taking money out of your home equity or refinancing your mortgage? Do you know your budget, how much you qualify for? Don't guess, talk to a professional. You need an experienced and professional mortgage broker to help you get the right mortgage. We have over 30 years of banking and financing experience with thousands of satisfied clients. We can help you take important and right decisions in your life. Aftab Rasheed Mortgage Broker. Call 647-300-3304 or visit xbanker.net. We are professionals. We are ex-banker.
Muslim Welfare Canada has made a concerted effort to lead the fight against child labor, poverty, and illiteracy in third world countries through the generous support of our donors. Both girls and boys receive free, good quality education. Help educate a needy child for just $1 a day or $30 per month. Donate generously. Call 1-866-754-3111 or visit mwcanada.org.
Goes back, I'm on a good foot. Do my dance because I look good. Shake my hair and then I move my shoulders, legs, hands and feet. I know you mad, thanks for the input. It ain't my fault that I look this good. And I don't care because I got my hat on lean like a king. I got a smooth disposition. Got the swag running all through my veins. In the coupe when I'm whipping. I try to top like I make a bar crane. When you talk, I don't listen. Cause I don't really wanna hear you complain. I make a smooth transition. And bounce back like a basketball game. Who that got 'em up now? Who that got 'em funky like me? Got their hands up like a touchdown. Where they sweating, they gon' need an IV. Who that got 'em up now?
It's good to dream big, to own a house and a business. Get residential and business loans. Get insurance to protect your dreams. Get your children in university education without monetary worries. Invite your family from back home to share your success in Canada. Me and my team of professionals will help you under one roof to settle down in Canada.
Amber Financial and Allied Services. Call now 647-887-1696. Amber Financial and Allied Services. All services under one roof.
Are you buying a home and need a mortgage? Are you taking money out of your home equity or refinancing your mortgage? Do you know your budget, how much you qualify for? Don't guess, talk to a professional. You need an experienced and professional mortgage broker to help you get the right mortgage. We have over 30 years of banking and financing experience with thousands of satisfied clients. We can help you take important and right decisions in your life. Aftab Rasheed Mortgage Broker. Call 647-300-3304 or visit xbanker.net. We are professionals. We are ex-banker.
वेलकम बैक नाजरीन, बहुत शुक्रिया आपका हमारे साथ रहने का। बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग प्रोग्राम हो रहा है। आरिफ हुसैन साहब क्रिमिनल लॉयर हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं और बता रहे हैं कि हमारे क्या राइट्स हैं और हम किस तरह अपने आप को प्रोटेक्ट कर सकते हैं। और बहुत सारे कॉलर्स हमें कॉल कर रहे हैं, हमसे मालूमात ले रहे हैं। तो आप प्रोग्राम को आगे बढ़ाते हैं। आरिफ साहब ये बताइए कि प्लीज़ टेल अस अबाउट व्हाट काइंड ऑफ अ कॉमन केसेस कमिंग टू यू फ्रॉम आवर कम्युनिटी प्लीज़। Yes.
Of all the criminal case types, it's unfortunate, but the one that is most common, even today, the full day I've been in Brampton court doing a trial. Tomorrow I'll be doing the same thing, and almost every day. A lot of domestic cases, unfortunately. Those are between the husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, common law partners, same-sex partners. But domestic, there's a high percentage, unfortunately. Especially I find, just because I have a lot of clients that are from the South Asian Desi client base, Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Afghanistan, so Middle Eastern as well, a lot of Middle Eastern. So I find that for some reason people of our background, especially with new immigrants, there's domestic, and especially since COVID, actually the numbers have gone up. So that's one thing that I have noticed.
तो नाज़रीन, आपने सुना कि आरिफ साहब बता रहे थे कि हमारी कम्युनिटी से अनफॉर्चुनेटली सबसे ज़्यादा जो केसेस आ रहे हैं वो हमारे डोमेस्टिक इश्यूज़ के बारे में आ रहे हैं, मियाँ बीवी के झगड़े के बारे में, जो साथ रहते हैं, आप कॉमन लॉ पार्टनर्स कह लें उनको। और ये बड़ा अनफॉर्चुनेट है कि ये सबसे ज़्यादा बाइंडिंग तो हम लोग तो इसी के लिए मशहूर थे कि हमारे घरों में हम बहुत अच्छी खुशगवार माहौल हुआ करता है, और हमारे जो शादियां हैं वो बड़ी दूर तक चलती हैं और बड़ी पायदार होती हैं। लेकिन कनाडा में ये बड़ी अनफॉर्चुनेट सिचुएशंस हम फेस कर रहे हैं। तो चले आगे बढ़ते हैं। मिस्टर आरिफ, टेल अस, डू यू हैव एनीथिंग, you definitely come across lots of cases, all kind of cases. Would you like to share something interesting? Let us take this call, then we'll move towards this, sir. जी, आप ऑनलाइन हैं, आपका क्वेश्चन क्या है?
जी, मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि पुलिस आपके घर में अनअनाउंस्ड आ सकती है बगैर बताए हुए, नॉक करके अंदर? इस बारे में जरा आरिफ साहब से पूछिए।
ठीक है, बहुत शुक्रिया जी। So the question is that can police enter into your home without any warning, without any warrants, or without anything? Is it possible?
It's possible.
Okay.
It's possible is the short answer, but I will elaborate why. Once again, and I must say, every single question, they've been not only interesting questions, but these are the, if I may, right kind of questions. I like these questions because they allow me to explain how criminal law in Canada works. Of course, police can come inside your house, okay? And they don't always need a warrant. Let me explain. Suppose right now your house or my house, it's on fire.
Oh.
It's burning.
Right.
Police can get a warrant. Of course they can. They can get a telephone warrant even. They might be able to get a warrant as fast as within 1 hour. How long will it take for the house to burn?
Yeah.
And maybe there is somebody inside crying.
Exactly.
Okay. So do police always need a warrant? No. Sometimes, the person is in a bank, mall, masjid, they just shot someone in front of them.
Yeah.
Police need a warrant if they're chasing them into a house or a building? No. That's what I mentioned before about the reasonable and probable grounds. If police think that a crime has happened in the house, for instance, the wife has called 911, or her sister has called 911, or the neighbor who heard noises has called 911, and I'm giving these examples purposefully because I am dealing with this every single day. Then no, police don't need a warrant, but they might knock on the door to make sure everyone is safe. See, from criminal law point of view, sometimes it doesn't even matter, who is the man of the house or the woman of the house, who is committing violence, who is the victim of violence. The reality is, anyone can get hurt. What if a child gets hurt? I got it. The father made an accident, the mother doesn't want the police involved, but it might turn out that the 5-year-old kid has been hurt. So even for a safety check, for a wellness check, police might be responding to a call. For serious, if there's a drug investigation, something like that, they might have a warrant. Police might have an investigation they've been doing for months and months. Of course, they have all the warrants in the world they need, probably. But do they have a warrant every single time? No. Sometimes they have no warrant. But it's what I said at the start. They're acting on their reasonable and probable grounds. It doesn't mean they can just go into any house they feel like. Okay? I am bored tonight. I'm Officer Arif and I feel like going into your house. It doesn't work like that. You're going because something has happened. You have reasonable and probable grounds that a crime has been committed. Maybe a call, maybe some information, maybe some tips, something happened. That's why.
बहुत शुक्रिया नाज़रीन, आपने सुना कि क्वेश्चन था, हमें एक ना हमारे कॉलर ने क्वेश्चन किया था कि क्या पुलिस बग़ैर वारंट के आपके घर में दाखिल हो सकती है। तो बड़ी तफसील से बताया है, टाइम की शॉर्टेज की वजह से बहुत ज़्यादा तफसील तो नहीं बता सके कि ये कर सकते हैं पुलिस वाले, लेकिन उसके लिए रीज़नेबल ग्राउंड होनी चाहिए। सम टाइम कुछ ऐसी वजूहात होती हैं कि कुछ ऐसी एमरजेंसीज़ हो सकती है, मिसाल के तौर पे 911 कॉल हुआ है, आपने के घर से किसी ने कॉल किया या किसी मोहल्लेदार ने कॉल करके कहा है कि यहाँ पे कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो रही है, तो उस सूरत में इंतज़ार नहीं किया जा सकता कि खुदा ना खास्ता कोई अंदर मर्डर भी हो सकता है, कोई आग भी लग सकती है, कुछ और भी हो सकता है। तो उस सूरत में पुलिस के पास ये इख्तियार है कि वो बग़ैर किसी वारंट के जा सकते हैं अंदर, लेकिन ये कोई ना कोई रीज़नेबल ग्राउंड ज़रूर होते हैं उनके पास, ऐसा नहीं कि बस वो वॉक इन हो जाएंगे। तो आगे बढ़ाते हैं, जैसे कि मैंने अभी क्वेश्चन किया था, मिस्टर आरिफ, टेल अस एनीथिंग, सम इंसिडेंट्स दैट यू स्टिल रिमेंबर amongst your thousands of cases that you come across, so for interest of our viewers, please.
Absolutely. I'm mainly a trial lawyer. There's multiple people working in my office, and my trials are, they're booked sometimes as far out as 24, 2025, far into the future. So almost every single day I'm in trial, including today, upcoming days is like that. One of the things that I enjoy the most about trial, and it's from city to city. Like today Brampton, tomorrow it might be St. Catharines. All over the province I travel for my trials, but I like it. It's very, very interesting. Every single trial I get to learn something about different culture even. So, and the thing is, I am of South Asian background, but and I know our younger generations, my generation, they're coming up, they're getting educated here, and they're coming into law enforcement and court. But it's still, I would say, even to this day, it's still an area, law, court, and especially criminal law, where the vast majority of the people are not of South Asian or Desi background, and it's getting more and more multicultural. Of course, is good, but sometimes it's good that in the course of the trial I can explain things that are specific to our culture, and to our viewers, to you, it will, to me even, it seems like very simple things. So I've had cases where I've had to explain praying 5 times, about Ramadan fasts have come up, about Jummah prayers have come up, about cultural backgrounds, in cases where the court was confused, and they were like, why would multiple families live together? The way sometimes in our culture, 2 brothers and their mother lives with them and they have family, and you have a cross family, something like that, which is in our culture. So these are very interesting things, because I can see as I'm doing the trial, as I'm making the submissions, the court, the judge, our entire system, it's a system that in the past, for instance, they weren't that much familiar with Pakistani culture. I can tell you now, at least the courts in Brampton, Milton, in Durham, we call it Durham Oshawa because it covers the Ajax Pickering area. These are places where I see the most Pakistani cases in my practice. No, the court, day by day, they're having a very strong understanding of our cultural background. This is important because when they're passing sentence, when they're deciding, they can also understand a little bit about our culture. So that's good. It's an education for them.
Thank you very much. नाज़रीन, जैसा कि हमारे मेहमान आरिफ हुसैन साहब ने बड़ी तफसील से बताया, और जैसा बता रहे हैं कि ये पूरे अक्रॉस द GTA, बल्कि GTA से बाहर भी समटाइम सेंट कैथरीन वगैरह में भी जाते हैं, और तमाम कोर्ट्स में, चाहे वो ब्रैम्पटन है, चाहे वो मिसिसागा है, चाहे वो इटोबिको है, या डरहम रीजन है, ओशवा है, जहाँ पे भी कोई इस किस्म की सिचुएशंस होती हैं, और ये हमारी कम्युनिटीज़ अक्रॉस द सिटी और अक्रॉस द GTA जो हमारी स्प्रेड हुई हुई हैं, वहाँ जो भी प्रॉब्लम्स होती हैं उनको उसी सॉल्व करते हैं। तो अब चूँकि नाज़रीन बहुत अच्छी अच्छी बातें हो रही हैं, سچی بات یہ ہے کہ بہت سارے سوالات ابھی بھی ہمارے پاس موجود ہیں. ہم بہت ساری باتیں پوچھنا چاہتے ہیں عارف صاحب سے, لیکن ہمارے پاس ٹائم کی کچھ کمی ہو گئی ہے, اور لگتا ہے کہ ہمیں کچھ ایک پروگرام ابھی شاید ایک یا دو پروگرام بھی اور بھی کرنے پڑیں, تو ہم وہ بھی کریں گے. ہم عارف صاحب سے اور بھی باتیں پوچھیں گے. تو پروگرام ختم ہونے سے پہلے میں عارف صاحب سے درخواست کروں گا کہ مسٹر عارف, please give us any message to our viewers and tell us about your contact number, so that in case if they have any problem or any situation, they can contact you and hire your services. Please tell us.
To the viewers, to anyone watching, if you ever need to speak to a criminal lawyer, if you have questions, some of the questions I've had today, they're very interesting. You can contact me anytime. You can find me on social media. If you Google my name, it will come up. The number is 647-404-3391. You'll find me very active on social media. My websites, arifhussain.ca, torontocriminallawyer.com. My one message to everyone would be, for a lot of us, we've come from very far for the family unit, to give the children a better life, to give our families a better life. But as hard-working immigrants and as new, Canadians, sometimes we get into trouble. COVID, financial, these things. I'm saying this because I'm seeing this every single day. And it leads to problems in the family. Of course, there's the domestic cases I've mentioned, but a lot of time, actually, I see the toll taking on the kids. So I would strongly encourage anyone watching, please consult with, social workers, your family doctor. If you go to masjid, mosque, imams, leaders, social workers, counselors, get the help you need. Sometimes it's a matter of a family sitting down, talking, spending time, talk to each other. Nowadays we're so much on our phone. I'm guilty of it myself, that we communicate less, and these things lead to problems, and I'm seeing them every single day. So that's one thing that I would encourage everyone.
Thank you very much. ناظرین, آپ کو کانٹیکٹ نمبر عارف حسین صاحب کا اسکرین پر بھی موجود ہے, ابھی انہوں نے بتایا, اور جیسا کہ ہمارا پروگرام یوٹیوب پر بھی موجود ہوگا اور فیس بک پہ بھی, آپ یہ پروگرام ریپیٹ کر کے بھی ان کے نمبر اور کانٹیکٹ نمبر دیکھ سکتے ہیں. گوگل سے بھی آپ ان سے کانٹیکٹ کر سکتے ہیں. اور بڑی اچھی بات کہی عارف صاحب نے کہ کمیونیکیٹ کریں, آپ ایک بات کریں جو آپ کی پرابلم ہے اس کو ایکسپریس کریں. اس کے بغیر جب تک آپ بتائیں گے نہیں کہ آپ کی پرابلم کیا ہے, آپ ڈائلاگ نہیں کریں گے, کوئی نہیں سمجھ پائے گا کیا پرابلم ہے. تو سب سے پہلی بات یہ کہ آپ ان سے کانٹیکٹ کریں, ان سے جو بھی آپ کی پرابلم ہے وہ ایکسپریس کریں, تو بڑی حد تک اس بات کے امکانات ہیں کہ آپ کی پرابلم کو کوئی نہ کوئی سلوشن اس میں نکل آئے. تو ناظرین, ہم پروگرام کے اختتام کی طرف بڑھتے ہیں, اور آخر میں اس پروگرام کو ختم کرنے سے پہلے میرا آپ کو پیغام ہوتا ہے کہ میں آفتاب رشید آپ کے سامنے حاضر ہوں. مارٹگیج بروکر ہوں اور انسالوینسی کاؤنسلر ہوں. آپ کو کسی قسم کی مارٹگیج چاہیے, آپ کو لائن آف کریڈٹ چاہیے, آپ کو کوئی مارٹگیج کے سلسلے میں کوئی کویشچن ہو, آپ فری آف کاسٹ مجھے کال کر سکتے ہیں. آپ قرضوں کے تلے دب گئے ہیں, آپ کو قرضوں کا پرابلم ہے, آپ مجھ سے کانٹیکٹ کیجئے. جو قرضوں کا یہاں پر سب سے بڑا مسئلہ ہے, ہمارے جو ڈومیسٹک ایشوز ہوتے ہیں اس میں میجورٹی آف دا کیسز فائنینشیل پرابلمز یہ قرضوں کی ہوتی ہے. یہ اس کی وجہ سے یہ ایشوز کھڑے ہوتے ہیں. آپ مجھ سے کانٹیکٹ کریں, آپ کے گھر بچانے میں ہو سکتا ہے ہم آپ کے کام آئیں. میرا نمبر ہے 647-300-3304. میری ویب سائٹ ہے www.xbanker.net. آپ مجھے کانٹیکٹ کر سکتے ہیں. میری ایڈوائس آپ جو کال کریں گے میں آپ کو فری آف چارج ایڈوائس دوں گا. آپ کا ہو سکتا ہے اس میں کوئی بھلا ہو جائے. انشاءاللہ آپ کو دوبارہ ہم حاضر ہوں گے اگلے ہفتے ایک نئے مہمان کے ساتھ, ایک نئے پروگرام کے ساتھ. تو ناظرین, بہت شکریہ آپ کے پروگرام کے دیکھنے کا, اور آپ کا اپنا خیال رکھیے گا. رات زیادہ ہو گئی ہے, انشاءاللہ پھر اگلے ہفتے انشاءاللہ ملاقات ہوگی. بہت شکریہ. اللہ حافظ.
Are you buying a home and need a mortgage? Are you taking money out of your home equity or refinancing your mortgage? Do you know your budget, how much you qualify for? Don't guess, talk to a professional. You need an experienced and professional mortgage broker to help you get the right mortgage. We have over 30 years of banking and financing experience with thousands of satisfied clients. We can help you take important and right decisions in your life. Aftab Rasheed Mortgage Broker. Call 647-300-3304 or visit xbanker.net. We are professionals. We are X-Banker.